Hello everybody, I'm José Antonio Maestre, and I did a video some time ago talking about feminismo in my native language, Spanish. So now I wanna talk in my second language, for as there to say it, English. Well, feminism is what to say in this matter, right? Because it is something so prohibited to talk about these days. So, well, not prohibited, but like you have to talk in the way feminism wants, and if not, it's like they condemn you. They have become some part of the feminism has become um, a very close steer of what feminism is supposed to represent or to do. I understand that equalitarianism doesn't make sense because women and men are not really alike, but I do think uh, for that feminism wants for a woman to get the same rights as men being women, what is nice, but I think a lot of women have a lot of men have taken this to a far other range, to a point where they want to protest about things that don't matter, like what they call micromail. I think it is in our country it's called micromachismos, and I think it doesn't. Well, there are little things, right? Like saying in our country, the pronoun "the," as for the woman or the men, it is said like los hombres y las mujeres. Like there is like there is a single a difference in signs in I don't know how to say, like there is a pronoun in referring to woman, and there is another pronoun referring to men. So what is feminist? This steer of radical feminism is trying to get in your head is that is a form of hidden oppression for women. For woman, and that doesn't make any sense because you got another words like, for example, um, personas. Personas is like to say the people in Spanish, and personas is feminism. It's a I mean, it's referred to. It's like in I don't know how to say it in masculino, femenino, in feminine. It's in feminine. So it is like saying that we all people are feminine, are like women. Is that an oppression to men? I don't think so. I don't think so. So the problem is woman. This steer or feminism is getting to points, to ridiculous points, to get attention, and that is not something that isn't providable. That is destroying the true facts, the true necessity of feminism these days. Another example is another example of this so-called oppression are as lyrics of reggaeton or trap or other songs, if they can be called songs at all. This kind of artistic move, right? That has lyrics that are like very oppressive. I don't know. I mean, yes, they are. I mean, or more foremost, they are very vulgar. They are not really polite, and but women do hear them. So and a lot of women like it. So again, there is this extirpation. There is this problem with feminism that thinks all the women should think alike, and that's not right. As for men, also can't think all alike because that would be dictatorial, that would be Nazi, That is why this steer of feminism, this more radical steer or feminism, is called feminazis, because it is like they don't allow any liberty to think any different of what they're really saying. So so basically is that there is also the problem with women or men having different reaches of salaries. What it is true, it is true. Unfortunately, for a woman, they have this thing called what is their nature to be to give birth, and that is wonderful, and that is my mother gave me birth. That is how can one explain that? It's unexplainable. But in financial, in commercial world, in marketing world, that is seen as the woman are going to take care of their children, so they're not gonna pay attention to the work. I mean, they're gonna be distracted for work, and so. But so has society supposedly got better that women and men now share households, even taking care of the children sometimes. In especially, well, not maybe not. It's not us. It's not something that happened to me because, well, my mother and father have like different. Well. It's a personal case, but my mother always has taken more care of me. It's obviously in their nature, but it doesn't mean it doesn't have to be that way. So I think that is to study the enterprises and the state, the public state churches should study that those personal matters for women and men separately. Any case is different. If the woman is only gonna stay like 3-4 months for childbirth, and it is almost like a vacation time, and then it's gonna return to work, and it isn't going to affect any further. I think it's something the enterprises should consider about, not to stigmatize the woman with that thing, right? With the birth. I think I explained myself better. I think I explained myself what I wanted to see, and I think you got it. I think you got what I just wanted to say. What also can I bring to the table? Well, it is true now for the fact that most men win more than most women, because historically there's been a difference, and it's not about changing history, because that cannot be done. Men have created the first enterprises, so men have there are men that whose families or just men who have started enterprises better most I mean before. So women being CEOs or bosses of enterprises, yes, I think is there are, but it's something relatively new. I mean, give time, because a few women have started to get in charge of some enterprises, and it's being seen as the old men who have get these enterprises to the top, or not just to the top. Other enterprises are getting older and are retiring. There are women getting their places, so don't go with that thing that a woman in that thing. I mean, it's matter of time, and men and women. There are also a lot of women who like to be in established works, like in office work, and not get out of there. Women are naturally are naturally, not all, but are naturally disposed for, this is for what I've seen, this is for what it really makes sense because of our nature. Women are more prepared to give birth, to give protection to a child, so they're gonna like a more established life. Not all of them, not in all aspects, but financially it is as it is. So that's basically is the explanation. So I don't think you should give more fire into the fire, right? With a team, it's just this. It's just this. With time, women are getting more opportunities, and men are getting it more difficult too, because women are being like pushed down, and a lot of works and a lot of especially office jobs, where I wanted to apply for office jobs, and it's getting most about women. They want women for office jobs. They are the most requested, and that's why there are a lot of men that aren't working. Like it's currently my case. So I think that there is advantage for a woman in that, and no one is moving a finger about it. So I think it's very it's something to get into account, and not to be so radical about it, because we can be radical too about these kind of things, about not wanting men for office jobs, and only for jobs that are more like more hard, like are harder, like are more physical. What about that? What about men only being wanted, mostly being wanted for physical jobs like army, or there is a little few more that can be done for us. So well, there are always cases that cannot be taken all in one part. There has to be a nice profound study. In the video that I made before, I recognize I got some lacks of information, and even now I got, but when I talk about the thing, it makes a lot of sense, and I think you are connecting with it. So give a like, a thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe if you want me to make more analysis in both languages, in Espanol and English. And well, I try to get better at my English. I know that I haven't there are things that I haven't said very well at all, but it also makes me want to practice more English. So stay tuned, give like, thumbs up, subscribe. We see another video. Bye.